Parts per million is a term that is somewhat outdated, so you may not see it too often, but it does pop up now and then in textbooks and college lectures. This is especially true if you are majoring in engineering or environmental science. So let's make sure that you understand the concept. The most important thing you need to know is that there is a 1-to-1 unit conversion factor between parts per million and milligrams per liter. In other words, milligrams per liter is basically the same thing as parts per million. So if you have 1 milligram per liter, it's the same as 1 part per million. And if you have 7 milligrams per liter, it's the same thing as 7 parts per million. And if you have 56 milligrams per liter, it's the same thing as 56 parts per million. So when we speak about parts per million, what are the parts that we are referring to? Well, almost always, the parts are going to be the weight of 1 milligram. So if we have a solution that contains 5 parts per million sodium chloride, we should first consider the fact that the solution has 1 million parts, and each part is a milligram. So the solution weighs 1 million milligrams, and 5 of those milligrams are sodium chloride. 5 parts sodium chloride per 1 million parts of solution. But what about the other 999,995 parts in this solution? Well, we know that the parts will be milligrams, and almost always the substance will be water. But we still have not found out what the liter has to do with parts per million. After all, the liter is a measurement of volume, not of weight. Well, here's the trick. 1 liter of water weighs 1 million milligrams. So if we assume that 5 milligrams of water has been taken out of the liter and replaced with 5 milligrams of sodium chloride, we then have a solution of 5 parts per million of sodium chloride.